As the teams take their place, Blackrock, some players doing jumping jacks to stay warm. The temperature has dropped considerably here in Blackrock, but a beautifully still evening in Stradbrook for this Women's Energia All-Ireland League semi-final. Nicole Cronin gets the game underway. It's a long kick to the right-hand side. Well gathered on the Blackrock side and a good carry. Maeve Liston there. Blackrock intent on playing inside their own half. Reid to Breen. It's a good carry there by O'Connor. Ewell both staying disciplined here, and Blackrock decide to use the boot, and the ball has gone over the head of Clara Barrett.
And it seems like they're bringing in the guns. Dorothy Wallace after entering onto the field.
Never too early to bring on the guns. 5 minutes before half-time, Dorothy Wall comes into the fray. A wonderful line-out. Hannah O'Connor again. She's been a huge presence. And Blackrock looking to get to Witt early, a pre-planned move. But again, sling the pass. It's in the hands of Maeve Liston. Ben Martin will no doubt be frustrated with the skills, but he knows that his team have the opportunity to come back in.
Do you know what? The decision was right. You know, the space was there.
Hannah O'Connor has been imperious in the air. It's a great little call, and it's a lovely little transfer there. The ball thrown to the tail and moved in, but Bo's doing very, very well to scupper them from the start. The ball is in the hands of Breen, and Shiels will look to carry hard. She gets inside Cronin, but Flannery covers her out half. Blackrock not looking after the breakdown, and it's a fantastic turnover again. It's Kate Sheehan. She must have heard you. We were talking about Maeve O'Leary, but Sheehan has been absolutely outstanding.
Maybe the right option again, just like before with Blackrock, lack of execution.
Great take in the line-out again by O'Connor, and Blackrock this time elect to maul, and they are moving very, very well. The hand will come out, and it's a free play for Blackrock as Maeve O'Leary with a great carry. Breen options there. Shiels, Cronin with a soak tackle, and Shiels getting a little bit of gain line there. She's trapped at the bottom of the ruck. Referee says that's okay. Ball in the hands of Eimear Corri. She's been very dynamic and great knowledge of the rules there. Turnover, but Fiona Reedy over, and I spoke too soon there, it does appear. No, she's not going back for not rolling away. It is Blackrock. We're taken down in the maul, and they will have an opportunity. Eimear Considine, with all your experience, given where we are you attempting 3 points or going to the corner or otherwise?
Given how good their line out has been working, I think Blackrock have an opportunity. That maul was pretty strong there. Look where they can kick to. They have two fantastic kickers on the field. I don't think that's an option. They're going to back their maul strength here for the kick to the corner here from Enya Breen. Yeah,
rain really starting to come down there, and we speak about big moments as we enter just over 41 minutes into first half stoppage time. We have seen UL Bows with 3, possibly 4 entrances to Blackrock's 22, and I make this Blackrock's first possible entry to Bows 22. So let's see where they go on the line out. They've gone with a full man line out, a 3-3 setup to the middle. Clodagh O'Halloran gets a hand in, and the referee has given a scrum to Blackrock. Blackrock have gone with a 4-2 setup with Enya Breen directly behind the scrum. But like any scrum 10 metres from the line, it never goes off first hand, and we will have a second scrum set down. It looks probably, Eimear, for all intents and purposes here, that it's probably going to be a carry off the back from Hannah O'Connor and keep it simple and try and go over the top of Bows rather than around them.
You'd imagine she'd be putting a target on Nicole Cronin's back there. I'd say they're eyeing each other up. Nicole is ready for her, but Hannah is probably one of the hardest people to tackle. She's very hard, very strong in the tackle, when she gets a bit of momentum.
And it's a penalty to Blackrock. Bird has the ball in her hands. The decision is yet to be made, but if we were to hazard a guess, you'd imagine that Blackrock will elect for another scrum. Cries of "come on the rock" from the faithful still out in the rain, but they are setting up to go.
It looks like Emma Hooban is after donning the pitch, and that's 2 good scrums from Rock.
Yeah, it was a great call from you earlier on, Eimear, as Rock elect to take the quick penalty. Resolute defence from Bows as we're in the dying embers of the first half. close-in carries from Blackrock. But again, adjudged, and it's been wonderful consistency from the officials all afternoon, as Blackrock were adjudged to have went off their feet and sealing in that ruck. As we get ready for the second half here, Eimear Considine, a lot of players looking cold. I'd much rather be a forward than a back on this pitch as we head into the second half. Are we to expect a real battle up front, or do you think we're going to see free-flowing rugby as this rain seems to ease somewhat?
I think it will open up. I think it's difficult to keep that intensity of defence, of line speed, of folding. There will be gaps, there will be line breaks. The ball will eventually get out to those backs, but never play in December without Under Armour skins. I don't know why you'd play without any Under Armour on you.
It's a good strike from Deely, and it's over the bar by the skin of its teeth, and the flags go up. Maeve Deely with the first points of this Energia All-Ireland League Women's semi-final, which means Blackrock are 3 points to 0 up after 50 minutes. Good strike from Cronin, makes no mistake, uses all her experience there, and it's 3 points all here in Stradbrook in this Energia All-Ireland League Women's semi-final after 52 and a half minutes. Hopefully the scoring keeps up, Eimear, but it's tight, it's tense, it's everything you'd expect for a semi-final.
Yeah, and do you know what? I don't think there's going to be a lot of scores, a lot of tries scored here today, given the nature of the game and how it's been so far. It will be down to discipline and the simple things and lacking, keeping that error count down, keeping the penalty count down, especially in places where they have an opportunity to convert.
2 pods there. Hannah O'Connor has been to the fore of everything good for Blackrock. It's a great carry by Wall there. You could hear that collision all the way across the field in our commentary position. O'Connor, again, that must be double figures for carries. And she's getting over that gain line as 3 or 4 UL Bows defenders try to come to terms with her. Breen with the pass out the back. Jackie Shiels, and there's space here for Blackrock as they move the ball. It's Shiels again. She's going to throw it. Deely is in. Deely has an opportunity to go. The cover's not going to get there. And Maeve Deely has scored the first try of this Women's Energia All-Ireland League. Eimear Considine, the game comes to life there, and Blackrock showing just how good they are when they get the ball to it.
Yeah, they've been trying to do it in the first half. Passes just did not go to hand. It did. It executed it really well. They did a lovely pass out the back door to get the ball out wide, out to Maeve Deely. 2v1 executed really well. I think
line out. Blackrock have resolutely defended, but Clodagh O'Halloran has the ball in her hand as Bows look to set them all. Blackrock trying to come in from the side there, but Bows very slowly eking forward here. Need to stay very patient on the ball. The ball is in the hands of Myrna Wall. It squirts out the back. Cronin with a lovely little dart on the inside. Cronin, she has an opportunity and somehow gets through. What a wonderful score from Nicole Cronin. And my God, Eimear Considine, the game has really come to life in this second half.
Nicole is like, whatever you can do, I can do better. So she's matched Maeve Deely's scores here so far today, and she'll be hoping to convert this. That was fantastic confidence in that Bows line.
3 minutes on the clock here in Stradbrook. 8 points apiece. A first half for the purists, and it's exploded into life in this second half as Hooban finds her jumper and Blackrock set that maul. Bows clambering, but Blackrock getting very, very close to that line, and they're going very, very close. Blackrock at the back of the maul. It has come down. Bows doing very well. Enya Breen with the ball, perhaps didn't want it, and Cronin meets her. Ball and all tackle from Cronin on Enya Breen. Rock a metre and a half short, and it's O'Connor. Huge carry by O'Connor, stopped well, very close to the line for Rock here again. Bird, and it's a try for Blackrock at very, very close in carry
for Blackrock here on the halfway line with very little time left.
Enya Breen standing directly behind the scrum as Tatum Bird feeds. The ball is at the hands, the feet rather, of Hannah O'Connor, and again such a strong fend. O'Connor getting yards, invaluable yards at this late stage of the semi-final here in Stradbrook. 13 points to 8 to Blackrock. The ball adjudged to have gone backwards. I think it's a fair call from the referee. And Rock move it to Jackie Shiels. She looks at the referee, and that's full time here in Stradbrook in the Women's Energia All-Ireland League semi-final. Blackrock winning the game 13 points to 8. Eimear Considine, a gallant performance from UL Bows, but Blackrock full value for the win ahead of next week's final.